We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight.
And they're 1-0 against them this season. And this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
And just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. Like, no team likes getting swept, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you don't even care about.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
On the wing, George. It's good from long range.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Klingon. Wiggins in the post. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Here's Giddey. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Here he goes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Giddey with it. Maxey covering. Pass to Clowney. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Maxey in the corner. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Clowney. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
Yeah.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Giddey. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Klingon. Banked in off the glass. Klingon's got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Pass to Giddey. Sharp with it. Maxey covering. Now Klingon. Pocket four. And he makes that one. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Back to George. Inside.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Sharp. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Clowney can't get it to go. Pass to Ingles. It's Martin on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Jang. Portland again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Embiid drives in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Philadelphia making a change here. Portland trailing here. Driving inside. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Henderson. Scoreless thus far. And the shot is good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Maxey into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
Henderson outside. Right wing. Here's Clowney. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Now Highland. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. There's a screen. Maxey outside for Martin. And here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Jang. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Highland with it. Hasn't made one yet. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And so he hits the technical free throw. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has brought very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And we have an attack. Intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Whitehead. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Portland may have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And Philadelphia making a change here, and he makes both free throws. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Oubre. Still yet to score. Here's Maxey. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Clock is at 3. The 3. It's rebounded by Stevenson. In the corner, it's Jang. Back to Henderson. Pass to Whitehead. From deep, Stevenson. And that one released in time, but no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Trailblazers out in front.
The 76ers, 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Pass to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Whitehead. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Whitehead's got himself on the board with 3 there. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
Well, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
First team foul. 76ers.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Lots of room. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Highland. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 7. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Giddey. Back to Jang. Shot clock at 3. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Right hand shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, George. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Highland. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Whitehead. The tray. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Right side, George. Embiid the screen. And that one's good, George. George has got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
Off the inbound pass. And the layup is good. 8 points for him.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
Highland's shot is good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Highland. He has 6. Embiid inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
The team just loves to see him be fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Pass to Whitehead. They set the pick. Shoots a three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Highland. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. He's got 13.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Back to Highland. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins.
Side out.
That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
On the floor for your Trailblazers, Sharp Henderson.
Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Highland. Clowney pulls it in. Portland leading by 4. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Connects from three-point range.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that three-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
There's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Sharp. Pass to Henderson. And the trail. Blazers another three.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
DeAndre Jordan, Joe Ingles, Caleb Martin.
Henderson looking it over.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Ingles can't get it to go. Portland leading by 10. For the three. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 17.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
To stop the run, Oubre can't get it to go. Pass to Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 13. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Ingles. And here's Martin. 6 to shoot. Maxey on the wing. Over Henderson. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
On three-pointer, Wiggins. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep all handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Screen by Jordan. Maxey attacking.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
76ers ball. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. And
so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
.56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low. And here we go with Henderson. Finished off the break. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. Jordan. Outside for Martin. Pass to Oubre. A three-pointer, no good. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. That three off the mark.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
The 76ers shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And Portland has possession. Wiggins left side. Got it off in time. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 17. from Portland. We're back in a moment.
The 76ers, 43.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The 76ers trail by 17. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Pass to Wiggins. Now, here's Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. Giddey, no good. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Maxey. Embiid is at the elbow. Here's Covington. Fires for three. And Klingon pulls it down. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Giddey with it, and the basket is good. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Poked away, and stolen by Sharp. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop, and Wiggins throws it down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 11 points.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
It's Giddey with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Now Klingon. 16 feet away. Oubre pulls it in. Embiid with it. Defended by Giddey. Knocks it loose. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. He drains the quick shot. 8 points for him.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Back to Maxey. Now, here is George. He's got 8. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot. And that one hits back iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Coney. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. Left side, George. At the top of the key, Embiid. Floats one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
So both teams changing it up here. And Embiid drops them both. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
The casual fans might have to update
their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Whitehead. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Giddey with it. Now Covington defending. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Here's Whitehead. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Whitehead's got 4 points now in the quarter. And George, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here is Ingles. Still without a basket. And it's Highland in the corner. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the 76ers making a change here. Clock at 6. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Chang with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Portland leading by 20. Henderson outside. All alone. Kept alive. They double him with Jordan. Here's Whitehead. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Inside. Drives to the hoop. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Chang with a clean look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitehead. And again, it's Portland with the three.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jordan. Back to Highland. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Chang, no luck. Here's Philadelphia. Oubre with it. Now Henderson defending. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Free throw, no good for Jordan. .103 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Oubre. Outside Martin. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Chang, no luck.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Martin. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. 23 points for Joel Embiid.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game.
The 76ers, 59.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Trailblazers leading by 23. There's a good screen. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
To the paint, here's Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got 25 points.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Trains the three-pointer. Stevenson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Martin wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Henderson, no one around him. Bangs on the trifecta.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And slam dunk by Maxey.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now Henderson. There's Whitehead. And Portland again with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Embiid throws it down.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Henderson with it. Maxey covering. Clingan with it. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Both teams will make substitutions.
For your Blazers answer.
That's good from George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Grant outside. Here's Joe. There's the three. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Portland ball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's the screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Coming on the floor for the 76ers. Number 21, Joel Embiid.
Now, Joe puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
2 points. That one goes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Kennard on the wing. Front past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Merrill. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Portland ball.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And here's Kennard. Lets a floater go. Kicks it out to Grant. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Maxey. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Grant outside. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Maxey with it. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The 15-footer, good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Embiid. Releases from 15. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's Joe on the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter. They set the pick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. A shot that time, not on target.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Fast hands by Maxey, snatching that ball and setting up the break.
Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. But I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't. Right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
Timeout called the 76ers. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter.
Here are your Blazers breakers and crew. job again by the Blazers record dance crew.
RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Maxey on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Joe. Here's Shelton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
100.